5. Unbeatable supermom, Mary Kom. Unbeatable means not easy to defeat. Mary Kom. Changnejang Mary Kom was born on 24th November 1982, better known as Mary Kom, is an Olympic Indian boxer hailing from the Kom tribe in Manipur. Hailing means to come from or be a native. She's a 5-time world amateur boxing champion and the only woman boxer to have won a medal in each one of the 6 world championships. Nicknamed Magnificent Mary, she is the only Indian woman boxer to have qualified for the Summer 2012 Summer Olympics, competing in the flyweight, that is 51 kg category, and winning the bronze medal. There had to be one successful story if Indians were to survive in sports, and we have that story now. Enough has been said about this great warrior who conquered the world. Conquered means defeated. This warrior is none other than Mary Kom, the conqueror and the comrade. She's famed as a 5 times world boxing champion and the only boxer to win a medal in every one of the 6 world championships. In the 2012 Olympics, she became the first Indian woman boxer to qualify and win a bronze medal in the 51 kg flyweight category of boxing. Kom was born in Kangathi village, Moiranglamkhai, in Churachandpur district of rural Manipur in eastern India. She came from a poor family. Her parents, Mangte Tompa Kom and Mangte Akham Kom, were tenant farmers who worked in jhum fields. Jhum is farming or shifting cultivation. Kom grew up in humble surroundings, helping her parents with farm-related chores, going to school and learning athletics initially and later boxing simultaneously. Humble surroundings means simple and poor conditions. Her father was a keen wrestler in his younger age. She had an eager interest in athletics since childhood, and the success of Dinko Singh, fellow Manipuri returned from the 1998 Bangkok Asian Games with a gold medal, Kom recollects, had inspired many youngsters in Manipur to try boxing, and she too thought of giving it a try. Mary Kom's career started in 2000 after her victory in the Manipur State Women's Boxing Championship and the Regional Championship in West Bengal. In 2001, she started competing at international level. She was only 18 years old when she made her international debut at the first IBA Women's World Boxing Championship in United States, winning a silver medal in the 48 kg weight category. Debut means first public appearance or performance. Her greatness is reinforced by the way she apologized to the whole nation for not being able to win the gold. Reinforced means strengthened. She's a legend for sure and an idol for all the sportswomen to look up to. A legend means one who makes history. An interview. In an exclusive interview with Sportskeeda correspondent Taruka Srivastava, Olympic bronze medalist Mary Kom talked about her preparation for the Olympics and her elation at winning a medal. Elation means great joy. Interviewer: first things first, you're the first Indian female boxer to win an Olympics medal for India. Has the feeling completely sunk in? Sunk in means realize and accept. Mary Kom. I'm really happy with my achievement, and yes, it is yet to sink in. I'm just so exhilarated. Exhilarated means very thrilled. Interviewer. You were the only female representative from India in boxing. Did that put additional pressure on you? Mary Kom. No, not at all. I was pretty confident about myself. I knew. Interviewer. Your coach, Charles Atkinson, was not allowed to accompany you to the Olympics. How did that affect your preparations? Accompany means go with. Mary Kom. Well, I did miss him there, but thankfully we had already done our homework and I was well prepared. Interviewer. During your preparations for the Olympics, you sparred with the male boxers of the Indian contingent. Who was your favourite sparring partner? Contingent means group. Sparring is the motion of boxing during training without landing actual blows. Mary Kom laughs. Well, I trained hard in Pune and the male boxers were kind enough to practice with me whenever I required them. To name a favourite would be unfair. Interviewer. You were quoted saying Adams was very clever, a counter-puncher, but although she carried power, she wasn't very tactical. Counter-puncher means opposite boxing player. Tactical means planned actions to gain victory. I was scoring, but the judges were not pressing the buttons. Do you think dodgy judging was part of the reason for your loss in the semi-finals? Dodgy means unjust or partial. Mary Kom. Yes, I think some of the decisions were unfortunate and did not work to my benefit. Unfortunate means unlucky. Interviewer. India managed just 6 medals in the 2012 Olympics, even though we are a nation of 1.3 billion people. Where do you think a change is required to help us win medals that are proportionate with our population? Mary Kom. I think more and more people should take up sports as a full-time career if we want more gold medals. More corporates should come in and sponsor players so that the players don't have any financial pressure and can just focus on their games. Corporates means companies or industries. Sponsor means an organization that pays or aids sportsmen or a sports event. Interviewer. Do you think interest in boxing in India will ever go beyond the Olympics? Mary Kom. Yes, I'm sure that in a few years, boxing will be very popular among everyone in India, all the year round. Interviewer. How aware are Indian women of their nutritional requirements? Diet and nutrition must have been a key factor in your conditioning for the Olympics. Conditioning means becoming fit. Do you think nutrition is a neglected area in Indian sports? Mary Kom. The awareness is growing now among the female athletes when it comes to nutritional requirements. Nutrition has definitely been a neglected area in Indian sports. I had to gain 3 kgs since I had to fight in the 51 kg event instead of the usual 48 kgs that I fight in. So I had to focus on what to eat. I gained weight by eating the right kind of healthy food rather than bad saturated fats. Saturated fats means unhealthy fats. Interviewer. How big a role did OGQ play in shaping the boxing scene in India for the better? OGQ means Olympic Gold Quest. Mary Kom. OGQ really played an important part in my success. They helped me out whenever I needed something. They took care of everything, which helped me focus on my boxing and kept me stress-free. Interviewer. What's your opinion on the future of Indian boxing? Mary Kom. The future is very bright, and I'm sure many more boxers will get medals for us. Interviewer: do you find it difficult to convince your children not to fight when they watch you go out and do it in style all the time? Convince to make someone agree. Mary Kom: well, I have twins, and yes, sometimes it becomes really difficult to keep them under control. Interviewer: will you train your kids to become boxers as well? Mary Kom: I haven't really thought about it. As of now, just let their mother box. Interviewer: you have broken several stereotypes about the women in India by showing that women can compete with men in any field. Stereotypes means a fixed idea held as a common standard. But how good are you in the traditional feminine activities like cooking? Mary Kom: well, I'm good at cooking and other household work too. Interviewer: would you be interested in coaching Indian women in boxing one day? Mary Kom: let's see. In the future, maybe yes. Interviewer: what do you prefer being called? Super mom or super boxer? Mary Kom: I love being a mom. That's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Awards and recognitions. Arjuna Award Boxing in 2003. Padma Shri Sports in 2006. Contender for Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award in 2007. People of the Year Limca Book of Records in 2007. CNN, IBN and Reliance Industries Real Heroes Award in 2008. Pepsi MTV Youth IBA in 2008. Magnificent Mary IBA in 2008. Felicitation by Zomi Students Federation ZSF at New Lamka YPA Hall in 2008. Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award in 2009. International Boxing Association's Ambassador for Women's Boxing in 2009. Sportswoman of the Year Sahara Sports Award in 2010.